huge step forward on behalf of the people of Ohio. And I would like to announce that I will be introducing a bill to fix. And I stand here with members of my caucus as we take a huge step forward on behalf of the people of Ohio. And I would like to announce that I will be introducing a bill today to repeal the estate tax. And I think that it is long overdue. And I have some fellow caucus members, reps, that will be joining me. But some of the things I'd like to share is that I think Ohio's estate tax takes a direct aim at the middle class, our homeowners, our family businesses, and our farmers. And we by far in Ohio have the lowest estate tax exemption in the United States. And it's $333,000. And this compares to an average of approximately 1.7 million for other states that have estate taxes. As of January 1, 2010, 30 states will have no estate or inheritance taxes. And Ohio's estate tax creates an incentive for people and businesses to leave Ohio and never come back. And I feel so badly on people who have families and friends that would like to remain in Ohio. I've had hundreds of conversations with people that say, you know, as much as we need to share this, we're leaving Ohio. I talked to a very good friend that has a background in farming that said, I'm so glad because we were looking for it. And we are working together and will continue to work together to make Ohio a prosperous state for all of us again. I think this is a huge step in the right direction to do for the people of Ohio, for the generations that will follow. And I am delighted to have bipartisan support today on the sponsorship of the bill that I will be introducing. And with that, I'd like to also turn Representative Jay Hawley here, who's also been very passionate on this issue.
Thank you, Representative Grossman, and I appreciate the opportunity to continue our work in the last General Assembly together on the estate tax. Many of you will recall our former colleague, Representative Larry Wolbert, who was very passionate about the issue of the estate tax. And after Representative Wolbert was terminated out, that mantle kind of fell into my hands, and had the opportunity the last General Assembly to work with Cheryl Grossman. As you can tell from those and members that are sitting here in the audience, as well as those of us that are behind us, as well as many members that can't be here, this is an issue that is very important to this caucus. And I just want to take just a couple of minutes and reiterate a little bit some of the things that Representative Grossman said. But you know, Ben Franklin once quipped that only two things in life were certain: death and taxes. And while that wise statesman was certainly correct, I think even he didn't envision that a tax man would visit on the day of your death. And that's something that needs to end here in the state of Ohio. Today, we are beginning the process of ending a fundamentally unfair and egregious tax, a tax that is often the case of double taxation. This is about restoring fairness to Ohio's hardworking citizens, to our families, small business owners, as well as our state's farmers. Ending this will have a tremendous impact on job creation in the state of Ohio. One recent national study talking about the elimination of the estate tax on the national level estimated that nationwide there could be the creation of 1.6 million jobs. Of course, we know on the federal level that the state tax is now at its lowest tax rate in 80 years. It has a 35% tax rate, and it has a $5 million exemption. And so it has a lower rate and a higher exemption than what it's had in a very, very long time. As Representative Grossman indicated, the vast majority of states, 30 states, now no longer have an estate or an inheritance tax. Those that do have a much higher level of exemption. It's not unusual for the exemption to be $1 million, or $2.5 million, or $3.5 million. And as the representative indicated, after a tax credit. The, in essence, tax rate here in the state of Ohio starts at $338,333. And so Ohio should not, by our tax and public policy, be about forcing successful Ohioans and successful entrepreneurs who have been lifelong Buckeyes to force them to die in another state.